happens when land gets ceded to the king, which has big problems. And that brings us back to that stinking illegal rubbish heap near Wigan, behind me. The previous owner of part of this site went bust, so it was ownerless, so it was ceded to the monarch. But unlike the rest of us, King Charles has a get-out clause when it comes to footing or not footing the clean-up bill.
The King's officials simply argue that when he's given land with problems, called escheated property, he doesn't bear any responsibility. They told us the duchy legally does not take on any liabilities in relation to escheated property. But there's more. Duchy officials told Channel 4 News they're trying to give the land to the council, which would mean taxpayers footing the bill. The duchy has offered to transfer the land to Wigan Council and to cooperate with them to try and resolve the issue. We confirmed to the council that the duchy had no objection to the council or Environment Agency using their statutory powers to enter onto the land for remediation purposes. In plain English, we want you, the taxpayer, to pay for the clean-up, which will be millions. Wigan Council, though, is not having that. It's already beginning to clear up its part of the site, imploring all those owning this site to take the necessary steps to fulfil their obligations, as the council put it. The Environment Agency can't force the king to clean up the mess, but agrees the obvious: he could pay for the clean-up if he wanted to. Baroness Sheehan, chair of the House of Lords Environment Committee, came to see the site for herself.
Well, what can I say, Alex? I think seeing it with my own eyes, it's beyond my imagination, actually.
But then we told her the king owns most of this site and is trying to give it away to the council, thus avoiding the clean-up bill.
Well, I take my hat off to Channel 4 for your investigative work. I think it is a revelation, and I think it will be interesting to see, now that this is in the public domain, what happens next. The facts as you've presented them, it does seem rather unfair that the taxpayer is yet again having to pick up the bill for cleaning this dreadful, filthy mess up.
It is a curious position for a monarch with a long track record of environmental campaigning.
Our children and grandchildren will ask not what our generation said, but what it did.
Moreover, the king has explicitly stated
the mass
that
protests may have been silenced by martial law, but their memory and the anger lingers as true pictures of the horror emerge. The human rights activist news agency says that they have verified the deaths of over 6,000 people and are investigating 17,000 more. President Trump's latest warning represents a continuation of US pressure on Tehran over both its domestic crackdown on protesters and its nuclear ambitions. A massive armada is heading to Iran, he posted today. Hopefully Iran will quickly come to the table and negotiate a fair and equitable deal. The next attack will be far worse. When asked at a hearing in the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, Secretary of State Marco Rubio said this.
That's, I think, what you're seeing now, is the ability to posture assets in the region to defend against what could be an Iranian threat against our personnel. They certainly have the capability to do it because they've amassed thousands and thousands of ballistic missiles that they've built. Despite the fact that their economy's collapsing, they keep spending money on that.
Iran has responded in kind to Trump today, saying Iran's response to any US strike will be immediate, all-out and unprecedented. But this is the Armada on a previous occasion when it headed to the Gulf, now on its way again. The USS Abraham Lincoln, a fleet in its own right, almost at its destination. What happens then is up to the man who spent the afternoon selling a program of government handouts bearing his own name, before breaking into his favorite mercurial dance. Bizarre, but also consequential. Well, amid the escalating rhetoric, we've been speaking to a doctor inside Iran who reveals that injured demonstrators were being executed in their hospital beds while awaiting treatment. They've told us how security forces, including the members of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard, entered hospitals and killed patients as they lay wounded and defenseless. And they say healthcare workers were detained as punishment for treating injured protesters in clear breach of international law. Our Foreign Affairs correspondent, Porrick O'Brien, has this report.
From rags to riches to brutal repression. Hamid.
At Venardi Zurada, our job is to right your wrong, and that's our only job, and it's a job we do well.
Empty storefronts and locked-up restaurants. You've probably noticed it yourself while walking around downtown Seattle. New reports show downtown's office vacancy rate is nearly the highest in the entire country. Fox 13's Dan Griffin talked to neighbors, visitors, and workers who say they want businesses to come back and stay there.
Finding a for-lease sign on a business in downtown Seattle isn't tough to do, and new numbers seem to show there's even more space available now than just a few years ago.
Another business bids downtown Seattle a fond farewell this year.
It's just a sad thing to say because, like I said, I was born and raised in this city and state, and I've seen all these companies come, not so much going, but now in the last 5 years, they've just been one way out of the city.
Eddie Stum was called in with his team from Devil Dog Installations.
Data from TomTom Traffic Index shows people in San Francisco spent more than 4.5 days sitting in traffic in 2025. I believe that. That puts the city third in the nation for congestion. Our Amanda Harry spoke with some commuters about how they're dealing with the delays.
Traffic is picking back up. A study found people in San Francisco lost 112 hours last year sitting in rush hour traffic.
I think during like peak hours, it's like so terrible to show that robots here, like the world. It's something we had a few laughs about here on this show just over a year ago.
Would you let a robot make you a drink?
I wouldn't let a human make me a drink.
Both of you, I don't know. Both of you probably would. How about watch your kids? Definitely
I don't even have children.
Yeah, that's a no for me. Elon Musk, though, is banking on the bet that you actually would. That is Optimus. It's a humanoid robot concept that's been floating around for a while, but tonight, the crowd at this Tesla event saw them in action. They were tending bar and making cocktails, walking around and mingling. Elon Musk referred to it as your own personal R2-D2. He says Optimus can do anything from babysit to mow the lawn.
And kill you.
That was a joke, legal department. Optimus, Tesla's humanoid robot, will now be a major focus for that company, and the Bay Area is going to play a role in that. CEO Elon Musk said today that they will end production of the Model S and Model X Teslas. Instead, they'll shift gears to the Fremont factory to build the humanoid robot. The Fremont Tesla factory is one of the city's largest employers. It's got more than 10,000 workers. Musk says it is expected to increase those numbers as production ramps up. Andrea Nakano spent the day talking to a tech expert about what this really means for Tesla and the Fremont plant.
It's an end of an era for Tesla as two of its longest running and high-end models will be phased out of production. The Tesla factory in Fremont is the primary hub for building both of those models.
We're going to take the Model S and X production space in our Fremont factory and convert that into an Optimus factory, which will, with the long-term goal of having 1 million units a year of Optimus robots in the current SX space in Fremont.
This announcement didn't come as a surprise to many, including Olaf Groth, a professional faculty member at Haas School of Business at UC Berkeley.
This is a transition from being an automaker to being a physical AI company.
The shift to dive into the autonomous world comes as global competition increases in the electric car market.
Royal Rumble predictions.
Watching little okay, why?
Is she ready? Get ready. Here we are. Upside down. Oh no, upside down. Oh no, no. Ah, 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 ah. Ooh, Oh, 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 ah. woo, 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 woo. Lockjaw. Lockjaw. Pop and do a handstand, Dory. Do a handstand like no hand. Oh, do a hand. Oh, do the handstand. It's just something I like to play, Dory. You know, my favorite toy. I get so into it. I mean, but relax. We're only 24 minutes into the stream. Maybe I had Dory for like 6 minutes. That was a long, you know. How long was I, contorting? How long was, I don't know. I have no idea. So many, I couldn't read chat. I was just doing my best. Is your wife okay? She just needs it. She needed her. She's addicted. She's addicted. Yeah. Oh, she loves it. Satisfied. Me do it. Dory, 10 years, almost 10 years. It's a 2015 plastic Dory by Namco. So, my Dory is 10 years old. Plus her fictional movie age of 10 years. Her fictional movie age plus 10. Okay, give me a break. Okay, I'm not gooning. Release the Dory files. You want I'm exposed. Exposed. Good. I'm making a fool out of myself for good practice. I want to be good at it. Not mediocre. Most people are mediocre at making a fool of themselves. This episode of Finders Eaters has 1 like. Are you telling me you only gave Dory 1 like? If Dory, you only got 1 like, she's gonna be pissed at you. Dory will come out and use adult language, and she'll say, "Fucking leave a like if you're gonna leave this many comments." Dory expects the subs to go up every time she comes out. Okay. Right now, maybe the subs went up 1. I can't bring Dory back out. I told you, more likes. More subs, more Dory. At 2,026 likes. If that's the same as this, when this number is the same, I will burn Dory with my ladder. I will burn her. turns into nonsense quick, I tell you that. I don't know what my show is, so variety. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next episode. But my relationship with Dory is beautiful. You're right. It's a, you know, how I treat Dory is, she's my my preborn. What do they call those dolls? I get to practice holding her like a baby. So I have to hold the baby. Hold the baby. Where's my baby? Where's my baby? Where's my baby? Where's my baby? Oh, okay. That's worrisome. My baby. I can't find my baby. It's in the room somewhere. How many views do you think we got? It's the only reason I'm here. 202 views. Good episode. Very good episode. Solid content. Goof off. Now we can be serious. And I will crack my next Venom at 5:02 in the morning. Did I just throw Dory under the bed? Yeah. I got Dory on sale. She was like a discount. Good price. Target. Got her at Target. Are we boycotting Target now? So many people in chat couldn't get to know you quickly individually. So, you know, who loves me? Who loves me the most? Target is pretty cheap. I think they have the 50-cent Star Wars toys sometimes. Keep it up the cup. Sipping on promethazine with lean, I fell in love. I can't put down the cup. Okay, stop. I got rhythm. That's enough to demonstrate I can sing. I'm a great singer. Like, here, try this one. Do-do-do-do-do, I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows, they know me where it's froze. I skied in and they froze. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Did I really just sing? Thick of it? Yeah, I did. Now you're just name every song you name. I'm not gonna know because I'm not up to date. If I was up to date, this vape cart would be full. I need to go shopping. I want to wrap this episode. This is a good episode. The sub, you didn't deliver the subs though, guys. I don't know how 200 people came in here. One sub, maybe one sub. Little hit. Little hit. Hobo guy. I would like to be the hobo guy. In the 1999 role-playing game where you pick a hobo as a playable class. Maybe there's a hobo class in Dark Souls. Essentially the same thing. Nothing serious. I was railing my dory. Instructions stuck in fan that Georgie doesn't approve. I'm gonna have to. I want to count my comments. How many comments did you write down? I can't see. Where's the comment thing? Okay, top fans. 35 different people appeared in my chat. That's a lot. That's a lot of unique jacked up beaver rat. Gnome, not scarce. Edward Baker, Dookie Eater, Obi-Wan OW, Spade Duran, 40 Cent, Naughty Dreadlock, Ahmed Kings, ED 1970, Don Coyote, John Finch, DJ Lovehouse, Paisley J, Lid 83, Lai Shen, Kaomi, James, Will Bud, She Loves Jordan, Stats 00077, Birdshit is in chat, okay. Don White, Jas Lamp, Malus Sun Rival, Buka Kayla. Never met, I really don't know, haven't seen these before. Big Timer, what should I, there's a million people out there, right? HXMZZXX, Salty Dreams. Is this a what? Yorka Cola. Who is the number one chatter? Caveman Love. Okay. Still. 37 participants in chat now. Leave it on. Leave my hat on. Are you now offended? Are you actually offended when you can see my genetics? Oh no, now you see the genetics, or who are you? Oh no, oh no. You're gonna racially profile me because I got fucking curl. Good burp, Ted. I get the one. You can't see the one on the top. Okay. You think I look weird? I think you guys look weird. Thanks for all coming back. I just like to jerk the chain, turn the show on and off, and see how many jerks come when I pull the chain. Man, 35 jerks. I just jerked. You got baited, bro. You got baited. My show baited your ass. You're baited. Baited. Felted. Yeah, all that. I'm the one that operates a successful YouTube channel. I'm the one. Me. Ree. I never said Ree. Where's my pack? Is my pack over here? Two red socks. I'm gonna wrap up the episode. Just jerk the chain, see who comes back every episode. It's my day off. Hey guys, you got me on my day off. So it's 2 in the morning. You think what do you think's going on? Nothing's going on. Go to bed. Oh, and go live. Go make your own show. That's right. If you want to compete with me on my level, okay? You want to be on my internet competing against people my level. Don't be shy. Tell me about your show. Smokey the Clown. I'm gonna check out your channel right now. Well, because because let's go look at Smokey the Clown's channel. Go to channel. 215 subscribers. That's solid. 420 team. Exactly. It's not a crime to say I have more subs than you. I mean, just go ahead and say, hey Ted, you got 1,500 more subs than me. It's not a crime. I mean, I see your 200 subs. You can shout yourself out all day long. Go make sure you promote yourself on somebody else's show. It's good practice. You know, just tell them, hi, I'm Smokey the Clown. Promote yourself 24. The only reason you live is to promote yourself. There's nothing. It's you, only you. You are so important to you. I'm not trying to promote other people that weren't on here. Did I promote anybody on this show yet? Did I? I promote spam and demanding likes, demanding subscribers. Well, Smokey, check out his channel. Now let's look at Julian Romeo. You want me to look at your channel? I'm going there. Remember, if you're on YouTube, people might look at your channel. Okay, you have one short with 2 views. How does this pop? I see it. Well, you have one short. Yeah, one short. I'm on computer. I could press 2 buttons and look at anybody's channel. Really, and it doesn't matter. You know, we're not comparing. You have 2 views. I'm only the second person to ever look at your channel, and you have the 0 subs. We have a 0 in chat. We have a 2. We got 0 subs, guys, in chat. We got 200 subs in chat. We got people at my level, 1780. My level. I don't want to over focus on anybody, so who else? Will Bud's channel. Let's look at 40 Cent channel with his retirement home jokes. He has 1 subscriber, no content. The chat's talking to each other. They're all talking to each other. Now I think I'm ready for bed after hitting 1,200 views. I hit 1,000 views in 48 hours last episode, which is rare. So I came back because the algorithm is thirsty. I'm rolling my dice. I'm like Boss Man Jack. My show cost me nothing to make, and it's harder to sleep when it's cold. It's better to stay up when it's really cold. Sleep all day. That's what Minnesota, go to sleep all day. Please sleep all, if you're in Minnesota, you should sleep all day and go out at night, okay? I really wanted to leave a strong message with going offline tonight and leaving you all hanging and yanking the chain, okay? Because you can't watch me forever. Just make sure that you beat the cold by not going to bed, because if the sun is up, it's easier to sleep when it's cold, okay? So sleep when the sun is up and stay up all night. Even if I'm saying, yes, go ahead and break curfew. Be out, be a good shopper. Don't protest. But hey, enjoy the night out, right? That's what I want to say. I really want to say that. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Teddy Belcher from California, 82nd Airborne Division, froze my ass off in Afghanistan. Let me tell you, Afghanistan is cold. That might have been my coldest winter. So don't be cold. But the big shame was I was forced to sleep in the cold in Afghanistan, because you have to wake up in the morning, man. The army is not gonna sleep all day and then be up all night. That's what the enemy does. So pick one that works for you. The good, sleep with the enemies